A tripod. Hey everybody, welcome to Behind the Scenes of Hollywood on Power 108.9. I am your host, Sonia, with my lovely co-host, Shanisa, and my lovely co-host, Millie.
Hey everybody, how are you?
Millie said.
What's up, guys? We are back.
Yeah, definitely.
We got a kind of craziness going on and to talk about. And,
Yeah.
you know, Sonia, Millie, myself, we got some guests up in here today. We got a lot going on.
Yes, we do.
A lot going on.
All the time, baby.
First, do we want to go into the recap of the weekend?
Oh, yeah. What y'all do this weekend?
I don't even want to talk about it.
I had some fun this weekend.
What y'all do this week?
Got into a little trouble.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just playing. I didn't get into any trouble.
Wait, did you have a date?
do?
I did, but that's not for the airways.
Oh, that won't be okay.
Oh, no,
We're not starting off like that.
That's
Okay.
okay.
I want to know.
Yes.
I want
But
to
I
know.
will talk about the weekend and the event we did.
Absolutely.
My dad had an event with the mayor
That's right.
at Bizzotti's, and I invited the girls. Sonia came, brought her cousin.
Yeah.
Millie had a situation outside
Yeah.
trying to park because parking is not the best there.
It was not the best.
Valet and yeah,
Cause
so
looking at our
Millie,
truck, we had a black big SUV.
they have
It
a
looked
what you have like
limo. It looked like our truck looked like limo, like
Yeah.
a limo service.
it's
so,
huge. Their truck is
Yeah,
huge.
so by blending in with the limos, the limo service that was riding in.
It's Rolls Royces and everything else.
I was just like, I ain't gonna lie, I got frustrated. I said it wasn't nowhere to park. But the next event, we are gonna catch an Uber.
She said they're gonna get a hotel room and then
Yeah, we're
Uber
gonna get a
down to the
hotel room
event.
nearby.
Yeah.
And we're gonna catch a lift. I told baby
We'll-
we're no longer driving downtown.
Yeah.
She was like,
For
to none of your
events.
family's events, we gon'
Yeah, we're gonna
It was
catch
at
a- we're gonna catch a
Bizzotti's.
Uber.
And they're mostly going to be downtown too, right?
Probably. Yeah, it's mostly, you know, in the city. That was the belt line. One of my dad's friends owns Bizzotti. Actually,
Oh,
his
okay.
son. And it's
Okay.
a really, I mean, people love Bizzotti's. It's
Yeah.
the rooftop. It's nice. Usually it's $25,000 to rent that rooftop we were on.
Whoa.
That rooftop is $25,000.
Okay.
That must include the food and everything.
No, we paid for all the food for
that's
everybody, and
separate.
that's just for the rooftop. We didn't have to pay that because the guy that owns it, my dad's friend, he was a VP for Coke, but his two boys, I've known his boys since they were this little. Now they've grown up, and the oldest one, he opened that up.
Well, you know, it's
He's
good to have
Italian.
connection.
Yeah,
It's good
he's
to have
they're like
connections.
Italian, but yeah, he came up with the idea of Bizzotti's, and we gotta cut the phones off. Bizzotti's, and it's a really nice concept. The food is good. It's a really cool spot. So like my dad, when he does have events, like we did his birthday party there, he's always about showing love and trying to, you know, bring people out. And so we did it there. We did his birthday party there. Loved it. The staff is great. And we did a fundraiser for the mayor. You know, we had a good time with him. We all are invited to the mayor's ball and his birthday
Right.
party and all that.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
But
I'ma
the
definitely
event
be ready
was
for that.
everything. I was excited. You know, like we put a lot of hard work into it, raised a bunch of money. It was just really fun. And it's funny because our mayor, a lot of people didn't know who Andre was before he became mayor. Didn't really, you know much about him. And so all this is a little overwhelming. You
Yeah.
know, like when he walked in, when I tell you 50 million people, everybody wanted pictures in the video. Like, it was crazy. It was just like nonstop.
Yeah.
And I went up, I was like, yeah, it's a little crazy. Well, he's like, I ain't used to this. Like,
know,
what? He
right?
was like, it was overwhelming because, like I said, it wasn't just 5 people. It was like 25 people, like pictures here, pictures there. We had 3 photographers. It was another photographer. It was Bryce's photographer who has a law firm. I mean, it was crazy, but we raised a lot of money. He was very appreciative. We're going to do some more events with him. It's, you know, it was a good vibe. It was fun. He's the most down-to-earth mayor I've ever met.
Yeah.
That's what's
He
up.
just real cool, down to earth. And during the party, it's so funny because I was trying to get Sonia in front of everybody. I'm like, okay, meet this person. Meet this person. Come here, meet this person. I'm grabbing
Did you meet a lot
photographers.
of people? Sonia?
Yeah, a lot of former NFL players and
She met Tracy Cole. We're gonna
Tracy
interview him.
Cole.
That's Nat King Cole's grandson.
Okay.
His birthday party is next week.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
going
that's
to
right.
it. Yeah, he
Is it
invited us to
this
that
Friday?
It's Friday. Nat
be
King
out of
Cole's
town,
grandson, Tracy Cole. I've known him for years. Sweetest guy. So my dad has a membership. It's a Black Card membership. It's like elite people in Atlanta, like doing their thing. Different business owner, politicians, lawyers, athletes, just everybody. And you're connected. If you're a member, you're connected with a lot of different people. Like people will call and be like, can you get Rob Pitts to get me in this or do this or whatever, because it's politicians. And it is a networking thing. It's like where people look out for each other. So we've had business owners that are part of it that need Rob Pitt or need somebody. I actually interviewed Rob Pitt in here. He's the Fulton County commissioner. Yeah, that's what I had to think about it. But just politicians, just people that can really make a difference in lives, like mentor, you know, young kids, or like if you're having an event, just all kind of stuff. So my dad and Charles Oakley started that organization back several years ago. And so it was a lot of the members there. And I was just grabbing Sonia everywhere. Come take a picture over here. Meet this person. Meet this person. Do this. Do this. Come on, come on. And, you know, me and Sonia, we're all media people. Like, she's like, all right, here I come. Right? Yeah. So it was just a lot of fun. And I thank everybody for coming out to support. I'm going to put out a whole bunch of pictures. And you're going to be at the next one.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure.
Me and May going to Uber. We ain't even going to drive.
But yeah, parking was not the greatest.
We're going to catch a lift next time.
Look, we all going to get hotel rooms and just...
No, like, seriously. That's
my
what
dad and
Waka
is going to do an event coming up soon. I'm going to, you know, let you all know all the details to that, too. I be planning a lot of these. It's funny. My dad will have a vision, and then he'll tell it to me, and then I got to plan it all.
You got to get it together.
Like, I be listening. I'm like, okay, writing down notes. So, yeah, we're about to have a fun summer, girls.
I'm ready.
We're about to have a fun summer of network.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
I'm ready to wear a bikini.
Oh, you ready?
You ready for the pool parties?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do the pool parties. Yeah, and just have some fun.
That's what's
but
up.
yeah, that's the recap of the event. You got anything you want to say, Sonia, about the event?
No,
We're gonna get into these entertainment. These
it was just great meeting everybody, and like you were saying, the mayor became an overnight superstar by becoming mayor of Atlanta. So that's a position, you know, you got to get used to. Like, you go from being, you know, a nice quiet guy to you are it. You are the man. You are in the limelight.
Everybody is puffy.
Everywhere you go.
The way they was
right. He was like,
pictures.
He was like, Puff Daddy up in there. Everybody like, excuse me, let me get to Andre.
He said, oh my gosh, Anissa, this is. I was like, yeah.
Is he married?
He's single.
What?
Well, he's not married. I'm not gonna say single.
So
I mean,
he's single. Okay. But you are single till you get married. So that.
Yeah. So and as far as I know, you know, single.
Okay, that's what's up.
But real cool guy. You know, some people don't be humble. He's humble.
Yeah, he is.
He's very humble.
Very
when I was like, "This is Sonia. This is my co-host," he's like, "Oh, hey," you know. But just
you got a lot of pictures.
Very humble.
You did,
and it's funny. We're driving home. My dad was like, "I just love humble people. Everybody humble." And then my dad was like, yeah, you see people keep coming up to me. Frank, I'm going to take a picture with you. He's like, you know, it ain't even about me. Me and my mom was like, you over here talking about how humble you are. Says the man who have 3 photographers in there taking every angle and everything else. Me and my mom was like,
I'm glad y'all
but it was fun. My mom was like, we in the back like, okay, you got all these photographers, but
and your mom is so nice and so
Thank
cool.
you.
She
we over there
so
dancing in Sonia's
like
video. We was over there. We was dancing. Sonia was like, let me go live.
Yeah.
And we started dancing. And then Sonia's cousin who's in the building, she came. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming. We got some stuff coming up from her this hour too. She's going to tell us some stuff. Tell us about some stuff. Yes. That's what she loves to do.
Okay.
But that's a recap of the party, and we'll have many more. And, you know, come on here and talk about it. But guys, I've been posting on social media like crazy, like I always do. And I don't know if you guys are on my TikTok, but Young Miami, she did a video with Jason Lee on Hollywood Unlocked.
What she do?
And you know, she talks about her, Diddy. She talks about everybody. She talks about everything. I like her. You actually made me like her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
like
I do.
Just
like
City Girls and just, you know. She said a lot of different things that was good. One thing I posted on my TikTok was, because, you know, she prides herself on being a city girl. She's a city girl. She prides herself on being a city girl. And she's like, city girls, we don't get our emotions involved. We don't do this. We don't do this. We be out here. She's like, I don't care what Diddy do. Sometimes I want you to go and get with somebody else. And sometimes I want you to do this. She's a city girl. She talks about being a city girl. But when Jason Lee asked her about her daughter, Summer, he was like, is Summer allowed to be a city girl? She was like, oh no. Like, she explained why her daughter will never be a city girl. She said, I mean, it's cool for me to be one, but she said, my daughter, she's going to be a schoolgirl. She's going to have a good head on her shoulders. But she been telling us she got a good head on her shoulders. But she was like, She said, no. She said, I was raised different. She said, so I'm going to raise her different.
Right.
And she said that, and Jason Lee said, so hold on, but we talking about the city girls and that lifestyle, like, why she can't? She was like, So a lot of people are saying, you know, they're like, oh, you feed this to other people. You feed this to young girls. but you don't want it for your daughter, and they start comparing her to Cardi. Cardi don't let her look. But these are
Yeah,
their
Cardi
kids
is
are young
exactly like
girls.
that.
Like
Right.
people they're like only adults should be listening to City Girls and Cardi anyway.
Right.
You know,
Right.
but people are blaming her for putting it out there, but not wanting her daughter to ever be that way.
Well, the statement you just made, she was raised different.
Yeah.
So it does make a big difference when you was raised a certain type of way. Of course, you gonna put it out there because guess what? That what brings your money to take care of your child. So yeah, you gonna feed that shit out there to everybody if it's gonna feed your pockets.
Right.
So yeah, if you don't want to raise your child like that, I understand. I agree with her. Cause like just say, well, thank God I had both of my parents. If I was raised in a single parent home, hood mama, of course I'm gonna have that mentality. Like my mom, I'm gonna go out there, hustle, play everybody I could play, and be me. But of course, if I have daughters and I have the opportunity to give her a better life than what I had, that's what I'll do. I'm not finna raise her to be no player, no pimp, because guess what? This generation, these boys will take your life in the drop of a dime if they feel like you played with. Back in the day, you might just catch a fist or an argument and you make up, but now you can't play with me.
You can't play with
You
people
know what I'm
these
saying? So don't
days.
train your daughter to be that way if you got the opportunity to raise her a different way than what you was raised.
And it's so funny because people look at them as a movement in a way. Because I see people whenever like
I ain't gonna lie,
it's a
I don't
guy.
even know who that is, but okay.
City Girls, Young Miami, who dating
Hell
Diddy.
nah, I don't.
Both that.
Young Miami, who dating Diddy.
You know the City
you
Girls,
know who dating
period.
Diddy.
Man, I don't.
But anyway,
Diddy
the
just
City
had
Girls.
a baby. Diddy dating everybody. So
Yeah,
I don't
he is.
know.
But
I never paid no
it's
attention.
kind of like a
Period.
little movement. It's kind of a little movement because now,
A movement of what?
like
being a
I'm gonna
player?
tell you, like so. Anytime a dude messes over a woman, or like so,
Yes.
for instance, when a dude
I
he
know who
divorced
JT
his
is.
wife. Yeah, she the other one. So when a dude divorced his wife and put everything in his mom's name, like when I shared that story, everybody was like, "City boys up," 100. Like so, it's kind of like then for the females, when a woman get over on a man, they be like, "Oh, city girls up." When it's a man, they be like, "City boys up." So it's created some
Oh,
kind
so
of
it's a
move.
social media thing.
No, it's bigger than that.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
bigger
wow.
than that. It's,
I'm lost. in
City
the
Girls.
Because
She
she's-
explained to me
Right,
what
and
City
she-
Girls was because I didn't know. I
And
thought it was just the name of a group.
And she even said
She explained
herself,
the
she said,
lifestyle.
I created a new slang. So the current slang
Completely.
that's out right now, period.
They're
that
the
came
ones
from
that
her.
created. Period. And they be like, and she's always the one to be like, yeah, real bad. Like me and
Yep,
Diddy together,
real
real
bad.
bad. Everything
Yeah, he
is real
started
bad.
that.
But she also talked about last week that she wants to change the vocabulary, like change how she talks and everything. She said about a year ago she was going to be the new black young Oprah, and everybody was like, "You trying to say Oprah?" is black?"
Oprah already black.
Like, but she,
you know
because
what I mean?
now she
I
has,
know,
she's
look,
Carisha. You know
I
who
know what
Carisha
she
is.
mean.
So Carisha,
Yeah.
so she has a show on Revolt. She's Carisha. She's the one
Carisha,
that
please.
dates. I mean that interviews everybody.
I'm gonna go watch it tonight. I haven't seen it. I'm gonna watch
good.
it.
Millie
It's
got
funny.
an older soul, kind of.
I'm old as shit.
You not old, but you got
I mean,
an
I'm
older
in my
soul.
30s, but I'm old. Yeah,
Now, if we
Yeah,
want to
old
ask
soul.
her
Like
like
about
my kids, my daughters might know who all these people is. Cause like honestly, I be out trying to get their money. Hell, they already rich. Who we talking about? I be out here trying to get it. Like so.
and see, me and Sonia, we get a thrill out of like we love talking about and reporting
See, like,
and
like,
stuff.
like, y'all
So we
say
know
that,
it all.
Y'all say that
We
around
be-
my girls. My girl be like, "Oh yeah, period, mama." You know, and I be
like, period,
what?
real bad. Oh, that should be like, honey.
See,
Melly
I
has
still got
kids.
that old school slang, like
Who you been home listening to? Anita Baker
Hell yeah, I do. Nita
and
Baker,
Luther,
Yeah.
Yes.
Patty
And
LaBelle.
that's
Yes.
it. And that's it.
Look, and me and
Earth, Wind,
Sonia.
and Fire. Yes.
Sonia, we're older
Like, I
than
can't-
you. Me and
Yeah,
Sonia
y'all
are older
older
than you,
than
but
me,
we be
yes.
at home listening. To
Right.
I ain't gonna
Listen to
lie. I
everybody
try to
else.
listen to the rap music out here now. I ain't gonna lie. I flip it to my A-Ball
now
MJG.
it's different.
Yeah, I flip it to
Yeah.
my rap, like the rap that I was raised on because there was some real shit, T.I. whatever. But now if you tell me to play Uzi,
Lil,
yeah, Lil Uzi.
Lucifer, they call him
Look,
Lil
right.
Uzi,
His
yeah.
name spelled
Sonya
backwards is
know.
Lucifer.
what's his
Sonya
name?
be- was it
Lil
Lil
Uzi.
Uzi? But
Lil
it's
Uzi.
Lucifer.
He go with the
if
other
you-
city girl. He go with JT.
He go with JT,
See,
your girl
okay,
JT.
now I know
He
them
said,
two.
I'll make a city girl believe in Satan. He the one
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
See, I can't get
can't
down with
either.
that shit.
And
I
then
can't
try to
either.
clean it up, talking about he
I
ain't
just know
saying
it because
like
I
that.
reported.
Only reason why I know because me and my husband,
He
he
did
still
me.
work in the school field, and then when they had a pet rallies, we hear the music. But just like now, you would ask these kids who are about MJG, they can't even tell you. And them some good legends from our era.
Yeah,
my
they
kids
having a
know this
concert,
type
too.
of stuff. I say no, open your mind to different stuff and not, cause this new stuff. Yes, they want to teach our children to love Satan and all that.
Yeah.
You know, but like I tell my son would listen to some shit cause his Bluetooth connected to our car earlier. You know, I was like, what in the
That's
hell?
most parents these days. They when they hear what their kids listen to, they be like, what the hell?
I say this why you drag like a damn sloth around here. I say you don't even understand what these rappers are saying. I cannot get down with these new rappers. I
That's
be
different.
trying, y'all. I need to update myself. I'm gonna do it.
No, I mean,
I'm working
this
on
is
me.
our field. We be loving it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. You look.
Nah, I need
you
to,
are
'cause
the relationship,
I
and you
got all
got
these
the
kids. I need to
Millie
keep up with my
girl.
children.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I
we can
need-
tell you
yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah, like my
Yeah.
kids say, Mama.
Call us.
Oh,
That's City Girls.
That's City Girls.
Showing my print. Come on, her print. Pat me down.
I ain't never heard this a day in my life.
You never heard of this?
I never heard this.
I mean, I don't be at home listening to City Girls like that, but I report this stuff, so I know it.
Get it.
Look, you
But
see
now
how
Sonya
you
over
see
here
how
about to
little
start
he cut it
twerking.
on? I'm like,
Now Sonya
like, I thought hell, we were going to break. That's why I was like,
no, this is City Girls. This is City Girls.
Well,
You see, look at Sonya over there.
hey.
Right. What is it?
look, Sonya still hip. Like I'm old. I feel
Sonya
old.
more hip than me.
Yeah,
really.
she's
Sonya
hip than
over
me
there
too.
like Sonya did, and then look, she know all the words.
But
She
yeah,
be like,
you take me
period.
to, like, me and my husband just went to this lounge or club this past weekend. And
Where'd y'all go?
what's the name of it? No, the one we were dancing and twerking and everybody was looking. All in.
Y'all was
Ooh,
dancing
Lord,
and
you was
twerking?
twerking.
That's what
Yeah.
the City Girls do, so you know about
Right.
them.
See,
Oh, now this is her. This is Millie. Look, now I'm bored. No.
it's me all day. Hey.
Millie's with the.
See, Mike, that's what I'm talking about. That's me right there. This City Girl shit, I can't dig it. That's me right there. Yes, that's
But
me.
yes,
that
you
show you that
know.
I'm old. That's me.
Right, but no, the funny thing is we're older than you, but you have an older soul.
Yeah.
And then too,
man, my
I mean, I have
grandmama
a
done
somewhat,
raised me.
no, I don't
can't
have an
help
older
it.
soul, but I just keep up with all this. Sometimes I will force myself so I know what I'm posting, I know what I'm talking about. I will go and listen to stuff. I'll go and I research out. Like I just posted today about a guy who insists he's Jay-Z's son, and usually,
Yeah, I seen that.
and usually we take little stuff like that and be like, whatever, you want to be his son. But this guy's actually been fighting for a while. I don't have all the information in front of me, so it's not one of
Hey,
my topics.
ladies, long time no
But
see. Looking
he's
good.
actually,
We got a message.
Sonya's talking to our followers. But this guy, he really believes he's Jay-Z's son, and he's been trying to, yeah. I'll post more about it later when I get updates. But I do have something else for y'all. Diddy Jermaine Dupri. Remember
Yes.
they talked in August about a versus and
Yes.
said we would see one?
Yep.
Well, I have the dates, and it is going to be, I had to look again, September 8th, and it's going to be in New York. Is that fair?
I know.
Jay-Z and Diddy. We're going to have So Def, so it's not going to
Hold
be
on,
their
you said
solo.
You say
and
Jay-Z?
Diddy?
Lord.
Right, it's gonna be Jermaine Dupri.
Jermaine
Oh,
Dupri
I was
and
gonna say Jay-Z.
Diddy. No, Jermaine Dupri and
I-
Diddy. And the thing is, I don't think it should be on any one of their turfs. It shouldn't be in New
neutral.
York. It shouldn't be in. I want to be in Atlanta, but that's because I live here.
So
but
where should
New
it
York,
be?
I think it should be in Wyoming, where
Yeah.
Kanye be. Where Kanye got
Do
it.
it
It
on
needs to
his
be in Ohio. It needs to be
Wyoming.
somewhere.
In
No, I'm
Wyoming.
joking. Wyoming. Kanye kind of put
desert.
them on the map because that's where his house was and stuff. It's
Oh, really?
But just anywhere except, because in New York, you gonna have all the New Yorkers. I love New Yorkers.
I know.
But they gonna come, it's gonna be like, that's like having it in Atlanta. It's not fair. But
What about Cali?
anywhere, I'm down
Yeah,
for
they
anywhere.
could have done it in Cali.
Yeah, Cali.
Yeah,
would be dope.
because you have Diddy, you got Jermaine Dupri. Both of them have made their mark in Atlanta. Jermaine Dupri, people aren't giving him as much as respect as he probably should get. And you have the two of them, but think about who they gonna bring. You have Diddy who gonna bring Mary J. You know what I'm saying? Look, Jodeci.
I can't look past her being Monet. Is that
Then
that's
on
what-
Power. But who all are they
I
gonna
can't
think
look
about
past her. I
everybody
just
on
like-
Bad
I love
Boy?
me some Mary.
Okay, I don't watch it. So
Matt,
You don't
well,
watch
no,
it?
I don't watch TV.
you don't watch unless it's
You don't
on
watch
Netflix.
Power?
I don't
Unless it's on
watch
Netflix,
TV.
so you don't watch it.
Quit lying.
Promise you.
Hold on, we gotta freeze for a minute.
I don't watch
I know
TV.
you bull jiving.
And
cuss,
I've
girl,
been
it's
missing
okay.
Netflix
Look, you
lately.
heard me
You
bull
cuss,
Bull
jiving.
jiving.
That's some old people
Right.
stuff that you just said. My grandma say jiving. My grandma be like
Who a
jiving
jive?
and
I
jive
watch
turkey.
TV.
I ain't heard
Look,
them.
my kid be watching me. I be trying to be good sometimes. They be like, dang, mom.
Who you all
Do
think
you
will
watch
win?
TV,
You
Brenda?
bullshit. You know, I be
Who do y'all
trying
think
not
will
to
win?
do so
That you
much.
stand in?
Bad
I was like,
Boy
I should put a TV
versus
in there.
Jermaine
like,
Dupri. Jermaine Dupri got the bride. You know, go
It's
ahead.
gonna be Bad Boys.
So you got So Def, Brad, Bow Wow.
Ain't 112. I ain't studying Bow Wow.
112 is on Bad Boy.
Jagged
Bad Boys
Edge.
got
Jagged
it.
Lil
Okay.
Kim, Bad Boy.
Oh well, Bad Boys got it. It's a wrap.
But you got your southern. You from the south. You from.
I'm from the South.
You got all these people.
Mariah Carey too.
Now we cancel her.
Oh, if he wanted to bring her out, he
He
could.
also bring out Janet Jackson. 'Cause,
Right,
you know,
he could.
Jermaine Dupri,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
then Janet
So Def. So who else So Def have?
But it sounds like Diddy got more than So there.
They both have a lot.
Mhm.
You know, but I think when he bring Mary J out in 112.
If he bring,
But who else can
that's
Jermaine
gotta
bring
be-
out?
Look,
That's
some
cheating.
kid
Don't
come
bring
out doing
Mary
like
J.
this, it's a wrap. And then Mary do her 2-step.
Right, right.
I started to write down all the
And
artists
that
that
thigh
put in
moves,
there.
thigh moves, and yeah, hit the ground. It's a wrap.
And start her non-dancing, but
That-
we love her. Mary can't dance. Everybody saying on social media, but we love her. She
Yeah.
don't have to dance.
That's her signature dance.
Yeah, her
So,
little.
If
should
she
be
don't,
like,
if she don't do it, I'm gonna definitely say she's not feeling well.
right. You know, Mary's gonna be here this weekend. Mary's gonna be here this weekend.
Really, what's going on?
Oh
It's just
yeah.
her because
show?
my
Oh, yeah.
my concert guy, he asked because it was my best friend's birthday yesterday. He was like, Mary, he was like, you know what y'all? I was like, oh, well, let us know.
Dang.
But because we just
show
did
over.
Janet Jackson's last 2
Well,
weeks ago.
I guess
But yeah,
we're
Mary's
gonna
here this
make this
weekend. But I would love to see what's gonna happen with So Def versus Bad Boy. Bad Boy is looking like it's up.
Yo,
But-
Bad Boy, I'm telling you, Bad
But
Boy gonna
I'm
kill it.
surprised because you're from
Bad Boy
here,
winning.
and you know
What?
everybody. They be like So Def, Jermaine Dupri, welcome to Atlanta. Da, 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 da.
Oh, this ain't fair. I messaged
Jermaine
Jermaine
Dupri's bringing
Dupri.
out Freak Nick.
Look, I don't appreciate this dude.
Did he
Documentary?
hit you back?
Nah, it say scene.
Jermaine's like,
Damn,
I'm
he
busy.
only seen
Jermaine
it.
was
He
like,
said
I'm busy with Janet. You know, he was at her concert. He came out for a second
Oh
at the
my
Janet
God.
concert. But you ain't really going with So Def.
When I send him something he like, he'll respond. But if most of the time I'm
Nah,
complaining.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna to go with Diddy's side because Diddy still
Okay.
got a lot of people that still like, even though they from my era too, they still bumping. You know, Lil Kim hard as
We
hell
gonna
back
get
on
it
the scene.
September
So
8th. I posted Lil Kim and I was like, y'all, they said she like shut it down at Friends and Friends
yeah,
and Lovers.
she did. The Brat
But
did too now.
when I put talk about the brat with that jersey on with the belt, she thinks she Rihanna right now.
Hey,
showing
you
the
know
belly.
What? I ain't
But
gonna
what you
lie,
think about
I
it? Talk
love
about it.
I love it for the Brat to be able to experience being a mother.
Yeah.
You know, carrying life in you. That's the biggest experience, biggest accomplishment any woman could ever really face in life. You know, like I said, I'm a mother of 6. I carry twins. And
I don't have no kids.
You done done it.
Is
yeah.
it too
Done
late for me?
it all.
I'm gonna
Hell no,
pop
it ain't
out a
too
baby.
late.
Okay.
Girl, have your baby. Pop you out one. But, you know, I know a lot of women are going through IVF. I seen some women
The
now.
brat did.
Yeah. And I seen some women actually say they don't want a father for the child. They just want the baby.
Yeah.
So now that where, like, the Brat got somebody to help her. She have a wife to help love and, you know, be there and nurture and everything. But, you know, some women, I was kind of confused when I seen the post of a young lady that I follow. She going through her journey and she was just like, yeah, I'm doing IVF. And my thing, she's single. And everybody was like, well, what if that baby say, well, Mom, who is my dad or where is my dad?
Yeah.
You know, yes, every woman can raise a powerful child, you know, but when that child want to know who their daddy is, how the hell you going to respond to that? You know, and
Well,
this
some people you
generation
can
might
say,
get
"Mommy
mad
loved
at
you enough. I wanted to have you. I didn't have a."
But like I say, these kids nowadays would be like, well, hell, you should have left me in the sperm sack.
but
know-
I don't want to be born if I don't have a dad.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Like some of these kids, like
They wanna
they want to know now. You know, and doing the IVF, I don't.
That's why I think you should be honest with them in the beginning,
Yeah.
and be like,
Yeah.
"I wanted you so much, like a lot of," and they be like,
I went through the
I
process,
went through the
yeah.
process, and this
Yeah.
is what I did." A lot of people are clowning the Brad and Judy because they chose a white donor.
Yeah, right.
They chose a white donor, and a lot of people
Because she
are
said,
like,
ain't nothing wrong with
she
that.
said the black
Hey,
one
let me
or
tell you
whoever
something.
looked like Jiminy Cricket.
Let me tell you
so
something.
I
So that
updated it
voter
and I
thing
put it on
there, like-
TikTok. I updated it and I put it on TikTok because a lot of people like y'all just want a light skinned, kid with curly hair.
But ain't nothing wrong with that.
If that's what they want, but that's what it's too. A lot of people are like, okay, y'all color struck. A lot of people are like, so I posted her video on my TikTok and she explains it, and people can decide whether they want to, believe this or not. She said that she's a carrier of 4 different things, and she said that if they were to find a donor, with a lot of the black donors, were carriers of different things,
That's
and
true.
she was like,
And your baby can
at the
come
end
out
of
with
the
certain
day, she
things.
was like, that baby would get it. And then a lot of people were like, hold on, that don't make sense because the brat pregnant, So, not you. So what I'm thinking, and this is, I don't know for sure, but the brat is 48. As you get older, your eggs, they aren't as good anymore. And so they might have, because Judy's
know, 'cause
39.
somebody had a baby at
You can
50.
have babies
Janet
up
Jackson?
until
Yeah,
she was
Janet.
52. She
Yeah,
was
she
52.
was 50 and had a
But the
baby.
thing is, your eggs are healthier the younger you are.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have the choice of taking a 39-year-old's egg and a 48-year-old's egg,
So do you think she grabbed a wife egg and?
you can't do that. Like, 'cause
What you mean?
mixing both their eggs?
No. You can. She could get a wife egg to impregnate and then put it in the uterus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Judy's egg. I thought you meant me. Yeah,
No.
it's-
I know you can't be.
Oh, okay. Because
I
some
know you
people
can't
ask
mix
that
her
on
egg.
social media because everybody's like, the brat's pregnant. Like, not you. So why does it matter what you're a carrier for? But what I'm guessing is, because a lot of people call them BS on it. They're like, that don't make no sense. You just want a light-skinned baby because the brat's
But why?
carrying.
Why do everybody give a damn? Because they ain't got to raise
It's
the
just
baby.
something to talk about. It's something to talk about.
Oh.
It's celebrity news.
You know what? If I
ain't
was
they
them, I
doing?
don't think I would have committed to no damn
I
body.
don't think I would have even put it out there.
Okay.
If my baby
Thank
came
you.
out, whatever, I
That's
would
why
have
it's
just...
up for scrutiny because
Right,
they put
because
it out
they put
in the
it out
media.
there.
So,
And-
like,
and
if
the
you keep your
statement
business to
they-
yourself, then we don't all have to talk
And the
about it. We
statement
don't.
they put out there, we chose a white donor because the one black donor looked like Jiminy Cricket or something
Right.
like that.
They wanted to
said.
be controversial,
So that
so
right
I'ma
there
give it to 'em
makes
like,
you
hey.
start
Now, I
examining.
ain't gonna lie,
your
me and my
eggs.
husband, we went
color
down to
struck.
Dr. A, cause I
Who's
told my
Dr. A?
husband that's who did her procedure. She did, well, we call her the baby doctor. I can't pronounce her name, but we call her Dr. A. She did a high school friend of mine for her and her wife. And I told my husband, I said, all this screwing. I said, shoot, let's go try to do the IVF. You
She
know?
said, "Oh, this girl."
So, baby, we be humming like Jackrabbit. We be getting it.
Y'all be getting it.
And I'm tired. I look, cause like I told, I don't know if I told you, I went and got my tubes.
Are you
I'm
tired
tired.
of having sex all the time?
Hell no,
You
I ain't tired.
of that?
What you
look,
say?
your
I'm not
husband over
tired?
there- So then what you talking about? All this screwing.
Hey, look, I be trying not to wear him out. You feel me?
Whoa.
But like,
Whoa.
but
So
like
wait a
I
minute,
tell
come
my
from a
husband,
man's point of view over there. When your wife trying not to wear you out because y'all trying for a baby, are you ever worn out?
Not necessarily worn out. But
Okay, so kinda then from that.
y'all, you remember Ray, the movie Ray.
Right, I didn't see it.
So,
oh my God, you didn't see Ray Charles
You know-
movie?
Oh, we don't have a
Mike.
microphone for him.
He
Can you
need a
give him
mic.
that microphone, sir? Thank you.
So the movie Ray basically is just at the part when he got discovered in a nightclub, and then the owner found him attractive even though he was blind.
Yes.
So it'd be times that when she was sitting, he was in the bathroom, and she said, "Come on, Ray, Mama got a little more left for you." He poured the water in his bag like shit. That's how I feel sometimes.
Yeah.
So how we be at home tired?
Yeah, I wear that ass out. I ain't got no problem saying it.
What is matter of fact, true story.
Men have a low
True
sex
story.
drive. Y'all don't have a low
No,
sex
it's true
drive?
story. True
Okay,
story.
explain it
We
to
went
us.
out one time. I went out one time.
He came
So
home.
I'm trying to
He came
time
home
it.
drunk.
I'm trying to time it right. I'm timing it perfect. I'm like, yeah. I'm trying to time it perfect.
The camera here.
So at the end of the day, I got in there. Y'all remember the movie House Party? When kids snuck back in the house, took off his pants, real soft. I'm talking about real soft, took everything
He
soft.
thought I was asleep.
And then look, then I
Took down
let.
the pants.
I did. I was
He
like
was
real
getting
smooth,
undressed.
He was
real
getting
smooth,
ready.
trying to get back in the
And I heard her
bed.
coming. I throw the cover over me, so he thought I was asleep.
And then so
And you know you wanted it, so stop.
I
She
laid
said,
back. I sat down, laid down,
And he was light as a cat too.
and I laid down. And as soon as I laid down, she said, "What the hell you think you doing?" I just dropped my head. I just said, "Come on, man,
Like,
damn."
come on, let's do it.
yeah, let's get it over with.
I said, what the hell you think you doing? Let's go.
So
I said,
then,
you been drinking too? Oh, it's finna be fun.
Yeah.
she was like, we about to have a good old time. And I can't wait to get married. I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
get married
I
one
mean,
day.
you know what?
Yeah.
I
Have
love
good
it.
married
I
sex.
love it, man. What?
Have
You
good
could be-
married
You know what?
sex.
But you know what? As a man, it's a great thing because you don't have to worry about looking over your shoulder and picking up your phone and flipping it over. face
Right.
It's
down.
that comfort. You with
Because
your wife.
you
like,
know, at the end of the day, it's nothing you can think in the back of your mind as you do.
That's
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's a great thing. So it's a lot of
Tell
energy
them
when you make the commitment. Make the commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Don't step out. Don't step out the door. Then
Don't
once
step out.
you in,
Once
the door
you
is
make
locked.
that commitment,
That door is locked. You can't do no more. But
I can't wait for
It gives
that.
you both a sense of security, right?
Right.
The
Meaning you can
games
get
and
real
stuff.
nasty.
Okay.
Look, she already told us her first time with us in here.
Yeah.
She told us, she said, I prayed that he be 6-something. Six,
Yeah.
six, like, she
Yeah.
wanted the
6'6"
tall one.
and up,
And she
yeah.
said, I prayed, I told God I wanted him to be a freak. That's what she told
Yeah,
me.
because I know I'm
She prayed for all of
nasty.
it. She said she knows she.
I know I'm
you
nasty.
just
so
I
I-
love the two of them. This husband and wife do. I
it's just
love
like
them.
everything you do. Just
we
do
actually
it.
balance, we balance each other out.
Y'all do.
You know,
I can
he the
tell.
calm one, I'm the hype one.
Y'all, I love
Yeah.
it. Every
Yeah.
inspiration.
'cause you
Like,
gotta
y'all
a
have it
calm.
figured out.
If you
We
if you
both hype,
out,
that
you
shit
gotta-
ain't
you
gonna
gotta
work.
have someone that's gonna balance you out. So oil and water, it don't mix, but you got to look at that scenario, that analogy, you know. So
I
you
love
just got to
it.
balance it
Wow.
out. So
I love
Yeah.
it. Y'all will
Okay.
like go.
Jay Munn on the mic.
Now look, we do have a story today.
Yeah,
too.
what's that juicy story? She got that
Yes.
juice.
Oh, okay. So, guys, we have a story today. Are we gonna give advice, or what are we doing today with it? The story.
Yeah, we had to figure it out. It's like this.
You know how they used to have a strawberry letter on
We call it the
V103 and all that.
juice.
We call
Right,
it
it's
the
the
juice.
juice.
Okay, give us the juice.
What
girl.
auntie got for us today?
We
Come
have.
on, Brenda got the
yes.
juice.
Okay, tell us the story, and we're gonna tell you what we think.
All right. Hey, this is Brenda with M3, my mother and me broadcasting live with Power 108.9.
She usually calls in, but we got her in the studio today.
Exactly. In
Flew
the
in
house.
town. Yes.
All right.
Hey.
Yes.
Auntie in the
I
house.
had a mama,
Yes.
Wanda, and dad.
Yes. We
They
got you
are
in the
viewers.
studio today. No calling in. Give us what you got.
All right.
Okay, this is what I have today. It's a happy but a sad story.
Uh-oh.
This,
Do we need tissue?
no,
Okay. I'm just
no,
making sure.
not too much.
Not the tissue.
Do we need to beat somebody up?
Tequila, okay, tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said
You don't have
she-
to think about nothing.
Okay.
He's that key right there.
Tequila.
Microphone in front of me.
Okay, today the story is a set of twins born, of course, to the same mom. So the mom, pushed and pushed, and twin number one popped out, but she didn't know about twin number two.
Oh, so she thought she was pregnant with one
Nobody
baby.
knew about twin
I
number
found
two.
out when I was about 7.5 months.
Are you
Was another
serious?
baby? I
How
need to know
y'all go
both
all the time
heartbeats.
and not know
'Cause-
that you have twins in your body?
Cause the baby was here behind the
Oh.
first baby.
Does that
They
happen
was
a lot?
lined
Yes.
up. They was lined up the
Okay.
exact same way, same heartbeat. So
What?
they didn't find it.
Oh,
and they had to
same
go to the
heartbeat and
doctor
everything.
3 times a week to catch up with baby B. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so so
So
the mother
baby-
one pregnancy, one baby. She thought. Okay.
Yeah, one pregnant, one baby. But the thing is, when the baby two came out, everybody had like, what the heck? Didn't nobody want to deal with baby two. The
No, they ain't
mom-
wanna
After
deal
the
with
baby was
that.
born,
After the baby was born,
Nobody-
they planned
why
for
wouldn't they
one
want that
baby.
they planned for one baby and didn't want the other baby.
So they never, ever liked baby number two.
How do you
But
judge a
baby
like
number
that?
one was the prize baby. He
The one that came out first.
Did the baby look different than the other
They
one?
were twins, identical twins. But the mom did not want 2 babies. She showed favoritism. Baby number one got everything, new phones, new TVs, and this baby number two got leftovers. The
need
public
an ass
aid
kicked.
phone,
Yeah, definitely.
all
We're gonna
the
go see her after
So
the
one
show.
get the brand new phone that come
We're
out.
gonna
The
go
lady
We're gonna go see her after the show. This
I'm
ain't
pulling
fair.
up, right?
Pulling up.
So baby, twin number one, his question is, why does he have to choose? Why do he have to tell his mom that that's not right, mom? or why do we have to tell his brother, well, you know, your mom ain't right, you know? So he feels like obligated to be some kind of way truthful about it because he sees how his mother treats him. Mm-hmm. And he see the tears in his brother out when they go to bed at night. How come you get this and I ain't get this?
How old are they now?
16. So
Okay,
this has been going on for years.
Since they were born.
So 2 babies. The mother planned for 1. It was another one behind there. She found out when she had birth. And that mother favors the one kid, and she never really wanted the other one. She favors the kid that came out first.
Yes.
So now the
And now they're 16.
Now they're
So
16.
baby number 1 is feeling like responsible, like he got to do something about.
Well, no,
this,
baby number
stop
2,
it.
the second one
Baby
that came
number
out,
one.
right?
No,
Baby
number one
number
probably
one
gotta feel like
yeah. Baby number 1 feeling a certain kind of way because he loves his brother and he loves the way his mama been treating him all these years. Favorite, you know.
Yeah.
You ain't get your favorite. That's a whole lot of everything going on.
Well, I can get my point of view being a mother of twins.
Okay. Go ahead. Tell us.
And my twins 17.
Your twins are 17 now?
Yep, they just turned. When they turned 17?
February.
February.
Two
Yeah,
twins
twin
and-
boys.
Wow.
I have twin boys. They 17.
Well,
they
are they
graduate next
Pisces
year.
on February 27th?
No, they're Aquarius like their mama.
Okay.
How
So-
do you favor one just because the other one came out?
But you know
after?
what? I'm
But-
not. Hold
Tell
up.
us.
Now, real talk. See, I was 18, and I only wanted one. So I understand that part
Ooh.
because the whole time I had the first child name everything. They said when I found out it was twins,
Yeah.
even when he was born, I could not think of a name for him because my mind was set
Wow.
on one baby.
Wow.
You know, and then his dad at the time, he was just like, well, we're going to name him Amir. And I was like, well, whatever. That's your child. Because I was a teenager. I was young. And I was like, well, and my twins did come out looking different. One chocolate, one vanilla. So one looked like me, the other looked like the dad, which was weird. But when...
That's common, actually.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
is.
I have a niece
ain't gonna
and
lie, I
nephew
ain't even
that
think they
way.
were mine because I was just like, well, they don't look nothing alike. And that's when I learned about fraternal and
paternal
twins.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
identical twins. So I didn't know the difference. 'Cause like I said, I was a teenager when I had them. But when I took them home, and I ain't gonna lie, I stared at my twins, and I was just like, what I'm finna do
What you
with
did
two
just
of
there?
them? Because I just wanted one, you know. But I learned to love them. And whatever I did for one baby, I did for the next. And I'm still like that to this day. Whatever me and their dad do for them, he be like, babe, well, this one this. And I said, no, he got a brother. We got to do this.
Yeah.
You know, I don't show favoritism. Baby say I do. To the baby boy that look like me.
You be showing favoritism.
I mean,
So my point of
try
view
not to.
is that I have a younger brother. And so with my younger brother, I protected him against everything. So if I had to protect him against his own mother mistreating him, I would have done that.
Yeah.
So I would have been like, look, mom, okay, you bought me him when it cost $500.
You know what? One of
What'd you do
my
with your
twins
twins
are
that
actually
haven't-
like that.
What'd you do with your
Amir-
twins? Okay, so like
Amir, he's actually like that. Like if one of the twins, you know, don't have the money that he have,
Yeah.
he makes sure that the other twin is straight.
Exactly.
Wow.
And I be trying to
And
okay,
is that the twin that look like you or no?
the one that look like me, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he don't look like me. He just yellow like me now. But my baby boy looks like me. Adam, he look like me. But the twin Amir, if Amari don't have, he be like, Mom, I gotta make sure Amari's straight. And I be like, boy, Amari work. He got money. He need to learn where to put his
That's
money.
good though.
But
That's
he do
sweet.
make sure that the other twin got the same equal whatever he has.
That's right.
You
Love
know,
it.
so I love that relationship too. But like I tell my sons, y'all gonna be grown men after a while. You're gonna be your own man. Don't rely on your brother to always bail y'all out. Cause Amir, he's the bailout for the brothers. And my husband will
Gotcha.
tell you, like, if Adam, we told Adam he couldn't have something, did the boy pop up with it? He popped up with an iPhone, new iPhone.
That's funny.
And the twins got it for him. And I'm just like, wait a minute. Well, Mom, we got iPhones. And I'm like,
I love that. And so Sonia, with your siblings, like you made sure you took care of your brother. Like
Yeah.
you made sure like he gonna get what I get.
yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
I don't have any siblings. I don't have
Well,
any
lucky you.
siblings.
If I was the
am
only
lucky
child, I
enough,
wonder how I would
but,
be.
You know, I learned how to
I can't
cousins.
live without my siblings. I can't
wish
even
I
imagine.
had.
Yep, I
Well,
can't even
I'm not
imagine them
look,
not
no
being
comment
there.
on
Well,
that.
I'm the last of 8. The child
Last
next
of
to
eight.
I'm
So
the
we
last.
can
What you mean you the last of
person
eight?
The
what
last
to do,
of
right?
8, and Well, I'm not gonna really tell my age, but I'm the last of that.
I didn't even know you had 7 siblings.
Yeah, and it's like they're all my parents.
Oh yeah,
They all are my parents. They want to tell me what to do, when to do it. I'm like, well, what were you doing? What were you doing when you were this age? You know,
Right,
what were
right.
you doing? You
Yeah.
know, they think about it, then they don't say nothing. 5 minutes later. So what time you leaving? What time you come? No. And they rebel against my mother because they say she showed favoritism.
Were you the baby?
Well, you know, I'm not gonna speak on my family.
I
I'm gonna leave that
was.
So
subject
we need
alone.
to tell the person what we think.
Yeah, that's right. What do we
they should
think?
'cause
What
she
do
came
we?
up with
Right, that's
story,
the
like, strawberry
problem.
letter, and we need to tell. So one of the sons wants to know what to do as far as to better that relationship.
Right.
I
You know what? I don't think you
communication,
can.
Talk to the mom. Tell
You
the
know what?
mom like.
But see, here's the thing. While they were growing up, and the baby twin number 2 would make comments, number 1 and mom, they would kind of shuck each other and kind of laugh because they knew what was going on. You don't not know and want to know.
Right.
So they would kind of like look at each other and kind of laugh and just say, oh, you're being silly. Oh, that's not there. That's not true. But they kept playing with them all these years. That's why he probably feels so neglected.
Yeah.
That's why he probably feels so bad. And that's why baby number 1 is fed up because he loves baby. He loves his brother and he loves his mother.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know?
See, that's a natural thing because they in the womb together.
Right,
So
they were there
So it's
together.
been
it's gonna be like that. But I feel like sometimes mothers can be set in their ways, and talking don't help.
How old is the mother? Is the
That's
mother
my point. That was my next question. How
Right,
old
how
is
old
the
is
mom?
mother?
She's
Is
in
she
her-
a young mama?
She's in her mid-50s.
Oh hell no, leave her alone. She just her.
She's setting her ways.
Yeah,
Some-
certain
some-
age.
What-
Yeah,
But
gotta
right,
say.
but the boys are just making 16. So you're talking about 16 years ago. She was in her 30s. So
but still,
she,
you can't change.
you cannot change it. But I'm gonna tell
They need
you,
therapy. They need to all go
Yeah.
to therapy.
No,
because-
that
yeah.
shit don't work.
Well, but therapy
Hey,
works,
man.
but in our community, I feel like it's frowned
It don't work.
upon.
It don't work.
It worked.
You know why?
I
It
said,
doesn't-
brother need to do what I
Therapy
do.
work.
What?
With
What's
kids,
that,
therapist, I
Veronica?
just
You gotta
decided I ain't
stand
gonna do
up
it, but-
for your brother.
So I was
You
like,
gotta
I'll take
stand
this
up.
home.
Stand
for the
up,
people you
yeah.
love.
But I love that. I love that the one son, he is like trying to he wants it to be fair for his twin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do feel like but I went to grad school to be a therapist. I think they need therapy. I really think they need therapy. Millie don't feel like therapy works.
Hell
for
no,
her.
I ain't gonna work.
Just
She
the
in
way
her
I feel
50s.
that the reason why my therapy doesn't work for us, people like me,
People of color.
all of that, is because they give us people that's not of our color to analyze.
Well, you could.
You know
find a
what? You
black
right,
therapist.
because they gave me a goddamn Indian.
And they don't know what the
I
hell
know
you're
that's what the hell
saying.
you can help
They
me
don't
with.
even know what you're talking about.
Right.
They can't look
She
at
was like,
you.
how you feel today, Miss Carter?
And don't say nothing.
I said, don't ask me how I fucking feel, because you don't know how I feel, because you ain't been through this. I asked my therapist, I said, did you go through this
Woo,
before?
the experience
Have
Have you been
Amen.
accused of this before?
And that's why I went to grad school to be a therapist, because I wanted to make a difference and all that. But you know what? I was like, I know me. I'm a person that I would take it home. I would take it home. I wouldn't be able to leave it at work. I'm the type of person,
Yes.
I would probably be stressing my husband. I would be at home and be like, she's dealing with domestic violence. He probably on it right now. We got to go over there. I know that it would be part of my personal, I wouldn't be able to leave it at home. So I had to make a choice. I can go be a therapist tomorrow if I want to. Went to school for it.
Yeah.
But for me, I rather help in different ways, mentor the kids, talk to them, try to bring awareness to our community.
Yeah, you
Black
carry
community.
a lot when you do that.
Because honestly, for me, most therapists have therapists, and it wouldn't be good for my
And
mental
you know-
health to be a therapist.
You know what?
Because
That's
I would
true.
be stressed.
Even
I
though they-
wouldn't leave it at home.
And
I wouldn't
even
be
though
able
they
to.
give us
That's
a
probably why
therapy,
she stopped canceling me, because by the time I got through with her ass, she needed help.
See, most therapists need therapists, and I just
I ain't gonna lie, she told me, because she was coming to the house after my kid's father was killed. She came to the house to counsel the kids and you know, and when she got to me, and she was just like, you so dry. And I said, well, what way you want me to feel? You know, and we talked. I let her talk. I let her give her point of views and everything. And by the time I got through analyzing her ass, she was just like, she
You was
said,
analyzing the
man,
therapist.
what? What
Yeah, I
was I?
couldn't do that because I'll be in there with her like, you know what, I am kind of messed up too. Like, I could be
No,
a
but you know
therapist.
what? It's like, if you try to counsel somebody that been through so much and you just stop giving fucks and you have no fucks given, nobody can help you, you know? And one thing my grandma, when she was still alive, rest of her soul, I would tell my grandma about the Indian therapist. And I said,
What was your
Grandma,
grandmother's name?
Cleo.
Mine was Ethel. Okay.
Cleo Gladys Willis. That
Mine
was
was
my baby.
Gladys.
Cleo Gladys Willis.
Yeah.
You know what? She
Gladys
had a lot of
Jackson.
knowledge.
Yeah,
I bet
man,
she can
what?
tell you. You can tell by her name.
Man, my grandma said ain't nothing that woman can help you with. She said you better, you know what her main key, you better take it to Jesus.
Yeah,
and that's what
true.
I did. And I was like, Grandma, you right. 'Cause this lady just taking my goddamn money, and we ain't getting nowhere. You know, even when she used to
phone
talk
about
to
to
the
go
kids,
dead,
she used to talk to the kids and try to get them therapy session. I let her talk to the kids, and she was like, "Oh, the kids are just so blah, just like you." I said, "Cause look, we living life, we chilling, we good, you know." And of course, when kids lose their father at an early age, and of course the kids at the time was 9 years old, between 9 and 5. So when she tried to counsel the kids, I'm like, look, ma'am, all they see is all this stuff they have right now, which was everything I bought them, whatever they could think of. And she was just like, okay, well, we'll try when they get older. Okay, she came back. They got about 12, 13 at the time. And baby was at the house and she'll come visit. Man, nothing changed. So I stopped the service because I was like, ma'am, look, when it depends on where they came from and where my kids came from, it wasn't no happy place. You know? So, and I told her, I said, well, ma'am, I don't want you to try to keep reliving in their head what happened because it ain't helping. And she said, you have to feel, she tried to tell my babies, you have to feel some type of way. Your daddy gone. And I said, well, ma'am, if he say he fine, he fine.
Right, let him be fine.
You let him be. You know, everybody grieve different. A lot of people felt like I didn't grieve long enough. And I'm just like,
And
y'all,
you can't tell people how to grieve.
thank you. And everybody was trying to go bless me on social media. Oh, she ain't even crying. I'm like, y'all don't know what I did behind these 4 walls by myself with 5 kids at the time. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know what the half of the shit I've been through. So therapy, it helps some. But when, like my grandma said, take it to Jesus, it'll be all right. And I did
help
that.
everybody.
Yeah, and by me just praying my way through it, I was good.
Yeah, it doesn't help everybody in every situation.
Yeah, therapy. Yeah, some people it helps, some it don't.
Okay. What we listening to?
All right. Well, shout
Mike
out
set
to
in
my
the
sister
mood.
Lydia.
Oh,
She
he's
is
setting the
watching.
mood.
Hey,
My sister
Lydia.
said, tell them how I protected you, okay?
Hey, Lydia.
Protected you.
When you were little, she sure did. My
Yes.
sister did everything for me.
I had no
Lydia.
siblings. I had some aunts. I had an aunt that was like a big sister. I was the oldest grandchild. She was I was the oldest grandchild. She was the youngest of the children, and so we were real close. And she was that one. I got jumped once. She
Damn,
ran
you
out
got
the
jumped?
house. Yeah.
Oh shit, you
She
lost.
ran out the no. Me and my aunt took care of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My aunt.
I hope they ain't watching.
And they are what? You don't want,
Oh,
you don't want that
like,
smoke
and
no
what?
more.
Let's go.
Was you down?
Yes.
Was you down here when you got jumped?
No, this was in high school.
Oh, you was in Ohio.
Yeah, I didn't come
Okay.
here till after college and everything.
Well, hell, everybody moved to Atlanta, so they probably down here.
You know, we
She said, what they gonna do? Not a
we
damn
full. What they
thing.
gonna do? We full. Don't nobody else need to move to
Man,
Atlanta. We
you
full.
know what,
We are
this
full.
girl.
We
I
are
told my
full.
husband I'm ready to move out
come
the
down
A.
here.
But you from
Where you gonna go
here.
though?
I want to go to Canada somewhere. Hell.
Oh no.
You want to go to Canada?
What you mean I'm from here? What that mean?
Don't you love it? Like I
No.
love it. Oh, yeah. You and your husband, you're both looking at me like.
Look, what about
Baby, we want to live.
Charlotte,
We
North
both were born at
Carolina?
Crawford Long. He was born at Crawford Long. I was born at Crawford Long. We born and raised. I want something different now.
You want
too.
something different?
Everybody say Atlanta is good for business, which it is because they bring it so much here. But when it take me 30 minutes to get to the damn store, I got a problem. When it only took me
I'm from
5.
Ohio. Not everything was just so small. You can get to anywhere in 5 minutes. It was different. I love being here. I mean,
I
I've
got an
been here for a
SUV.
long
That
time
gas
now
ain't no
now.
hoe.
Yeah, you know, Atlanta is a different
That gas
city.
ain't no hoe.
I guess for different things I'm trying to do, different things. I mean, Atlanta's good for me right now.
Look, they said
It
Charlotte,
is.
North Carolina is supposed to be the next Atlanta.
Charlotte,
Charlotte, North
a lot of people
Carolina?
go to Charlotte, and you know,
Don't it be
DC.
snowing up there?
Oh no.
In Charlotte?
No,
Yeah.
maybe
No,
not.
it's snowing in Ohio.
I thought
hope
it.
not.
I thought it rained in
Really?
North Carolina. I mean, snow.
Whew.
I
Sheesh.
can't look. And you
Nah, I
know,
don't
people
want
from
that.
Georgia do not know how to drive in snow.
Right, and I don't want that. I don't want to go back to the snow. I'm from Chicago, and it used to blizzard.
Yeah.
Okay?
Really?
It used to be
It
knee-deep
still
in snow.
does.
Walking like this, yeah. It used to be worse though when I was a kid. It got
Y'all
a
used to
little
walk
bit
in
better.
there?
Yeah, we
Oh,
walked.
honey,
in
see,
there. Like it was
me-
nothing.
I went
Me
to
and my
Ohio
husband,
State.
and the kids be like, we're not going nowhere. Close
Right.
the door.
I went to
Now,
Ohio
shoot,
State.
look at that. I'm closing the door.
Snow was I would walk
Yeah.
it through
Knee-deep.
campus. Snow was all the way up here.
Did
like
your legs
we,
freeze? You get freeze?
Oh,
burn?
well, we wore boots.
frostbite.
But like Ohio State never closed. We had one
Right.
time it closed in 65 years, and this one it was sheets of ice everywhere on the street. Sheets of ice everywhere, so you couldn't go anywhere. But I was there doing all that. I came to Georgia 5 years after I moved here. I fell and broke my leg in the snow in 3 places. When I talk back after 5
She
years of
always
being
heard
here,
us.
when I talked to people in Ohio, they was like, "How'd you break your leg?" I'm like, "It snowed." They're like, "And look, you used to snow. Like, what do you mean?
I'm
You
gonna
was
put you
walking
in a bubble."
snow?" You, yes, but yeah, so yeah, but now I'm good.
Nah, I can't do snow. I
But
wouldn't
guys-
even make it.
Yeah, I can't do
All right,
it.
guys, we are out of time. I was gonna tell you about Chris Brown and Usher, but we got into deeper
Look, I
stuff.
wore my Usher shirt.
She wore
It's
her
a
Usher stuff to
They
talk
better not
about-
touch a hair on his head. I don't care what's going on with Chris Brown.
Usher Brown-
He needs to
the-
control
the
his
Usher Brown,
rage.
I'm over here.
He
The
needs to
Usher-
calm that down. That boy needs
Calm
milk.
down,
We talking about
calm
therapy.
down.
He needs some therapy, okay? Now he done started with Rihanna way back in the day. They say he used to go off on his mama. He used to go off on, and then
Chris
now
Brown
he
is a wild card.
Right, then
Chris
he went
Brown
off
on the
the
dust.
security. Okay, so they had the concert. He went off on security. They supposedly
We're told
got
to wrap
into
it up right now. We
You
got
gotta
another
wrap
show
it up.
coming in.
But like I said, I'm representing. Now,
One
he went off
question.
on Tiana Taylor. I'm
Alright,
gonna post my
guys.
picture of my girl Tiana
We're gonna
Taylor.
post
He
it
better not
all
be calling
tonight.
her no bees. That's
We're
what they
gonna get
said.
kicked
They
out.
said it started off with him calling her all kind of bees.
he's gonna get
A
kicked
whole
out.
bunch of bees.
One on
A
one
whole
point
bunch of
now.
bees. Don't you talk
I'm
like
what
that.
Minnie said on IG. Follow your girl. I'm out.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm out.
Show out, media. We out. He gonna have to answer to me. You see
Alright,
this show
guys.
right here? This
Okay,
is
guys.
Usher.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris Brown.
Gotta still
Don't
keep
you
it
touch
professional,
me.
y'all.
Yeah, I
All right,
have
guys.
his head.
Follow me on.
Better not.
Yeah, we can't get nothing in.